日本時間14日、ドジャースの山本由伸投手は、アリゾナ州グレンデールの球団施設で報道陣の取材に応じ、
日本のファンの方もすごく楽しみにしてくださっていると思いますし、自分自身も日本の球場でプレーできるのを楽しみにしている。とにかくいい状態に持っていきたいと思います。
と開幕投手への思いを明かしました。さらにカブスの開幕投手は今永昇太投手が有力視されており、日本投手同士の投げ合いは史上初。山本対鈴木、今永対大谷の対決がもし実現すれば、大盛り上がり必至でしょう。また、ドジャースのレジェンド左腕クレイトン・カーショウも、インタビューに答え、山本投手について触れると、
正直に言って、山本の投球フォームは、今のアメリカ野球界で最も美しく、そして洗練されたフォームの一つだと思う。
と絶賛コメントをしていましたので、その模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
Congratulations. Especially just kind of being back. You said at the end of the season you were planning on returning to this organization, so now it's able to be back.
Yeah, it's good. It's timing worked out to get back, and it was good for both sides. I think go through an off season, see how your rehab goes, make sure everything's going kind of the way you want it to, and feel like it is, which is good. And yeah, it worked out. I'm excited to be back.
What for you was, I guess, just the most telling thing coming off the surgery is knowing that your body's in a good spot to return?
I mean, honestly, the foot surgery's been hard. It's not a fun surgery. There's it's just not an easy process. Like walking's been hard and all that stuff, but finally started to turn the corner a few weeks ago, and being able to throw and all those things, and it feels actually like it hasn't felt this way in a while, so that's good. And the knee's been fine, so I think really within the last month, I kind of knew that it was going to turn the corner at some point.
You've been on like crutches
yeah, I was crutches for 4 weeks, boot for 4 weeks. So I'm like on week 14 now, so about 5 or 6 weeks of walking and learning how to walk. And I ran here for the first time, so it's just a lot of small steps. But throwing feels good, so that's good.
Where are you at in the throwing progression at this point? Is it like
long toss? Yeah. Probably pens at some point next month would be my guess. My goal is, go on the 60-day obviously, but hopefully right around when the 60-day time's up, that I'll be getting close to being back.
Will you stick around here, or what's kind of?
I'll be back and forth a little bit, go home a little bit, but yeah, I'll be around somewhere.
Do you plan on going to Japan?
I haven't talked to Andrew about it yet. I don't know how it works. I'd love to go see it. Obviously I won't be ready, so I don't know how that works, but if I'm able to work out and stuff and be around, I'd love to. I don't think you can get many opportunities to go to Japan with Shohei, so I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but you were still trying to late into the season last year push to come back. Like, were you surprised once you had the surgery, like how severe the injury was, and kind of how long this process has been?
I knew I messed up my foot pretty good, but it was. I think the rehab's just been. With shoulder, you can still walk and do a lot of stuff, and I was back to being like a normal dad pretty quick. Being on crutches, being in a boot, having every step like kind of hurt. It was hard. So I don't know if I expected all that a foot surgery entails, but I'm thankful now to kind of be on the other side, and I feel like I'm getting closer to being 100%.
I know you talked about last year rehabbing a lot, and this year kind of going through it again. I mean, at this stage of your career, with everything you've already done, like I guess why are you putting yourself to do this again?
I don't know. Why do you still do it, Dylan?
Because I can't. I need the money.
Yeah, I mean, I hope this is the last time I ever have to rehab. I'm kind of done with that. But at the same time, I don't want that to be the reason that I stop playing. I don't want to be like, I just can't do it. Hurt. So hopefully I can walk out on my own terms whenever that is. But it just didn't kind of feel like it was the right time. Even though we won, being on the shelf for that wasn't the way that I had scripted it out, and so still super thankful to be a part of it last year and to get to see everything. But I want to be out there when it happens, and so that was a good motivating factor for sure.
Now, last winter it seemed right. It was kind of Dodgers, maybe Rangers. This year, was there any kind of?
No, I'm a Dodger. I'm so thankful for this organization. I don't think I put enough merit on it at times of what it means to be able to be in one organization for your entire career. And you look at people throughout all of sports that have been able to do that, and it is special. It is, and I don't want to lose sight of that. So getting to be here for my whole career, however long that is definitely a goal, and thankful that I get to continue this year with it.
What kind of
Talked about that in the past. You kind of downplayed that, right? And what changed? I guess was it something during the parade, maybe, or was there?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't have a great answer for that, other than I think after last year, I don't really have an answer other than I want to be here. So, and I'm thankful that I get to be here.
So you're not putting a timeline or anything on how long you want to play, right?
No, it's been year to year for a number of years now. So we'll just see how it goes at the end of next year or end of this year.
So thank you.
You're watching society. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I didn't get to see a great view of him. I was watching Blake a little bit more yesterday, but his arm move's great. He's got a ton of talent. Obviously, it's a big get for the Dodgers to have a rookie around. So, I'm excited to watch him.
Speaking of Snell, it sounded like he requested to be seated next to you. We got a buzzer. What does that feel like, though?
Well, I've always think, I don't know how that feels, but I just love watching Blake pitch. I think his throw and Yamamoto's throw are two of the cleanest, prettiest throws that I think are in the game right now. So I've always really respected Blake and what he's been able to do. I think his stuff as a left-handed pitcher is probably the best in the game, right up there with Sale and some of these other guys. So I really enjoy watching him pitch, and I'm glad he's on our side because other than Barnesy, none of us really hit him that good. So it's good.
Has he started picking your brain yet? I don't know, bothering you, or have you wanted to
Just talk. I don't know if there's something. I think I can learn just as much from him. He's pretty good.
Do you think you'll have to be able to have what will feel like a more normal season this year? Obviously, for rehab, deeper into the year, you're going to be able to come back a little quicker.
Well, I think my timeline is definitely sooner. I think last year there was a lot of timelines that were different. Thankful for Dr. Elitrosh that gave me the opportunity to push it the way I did. There was people out there that people have had the surgery that have been out for a year and things like that. So I'm glad my shoulder actually felt great. It still does. So assuming that everything goes good, I should be more.
So you just come out with guys or friends like, hey, how am I going to practice rotation with all the soundings you guys have?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty amazing. But you have to give a lot of credit to Andrew and our ownership for going after it. We got so many talented arms, and obviously last year we saw what can happen. We were still throwing bullpen games in the postseason. And we have a great bullpen, obviously, but that's not the recipe. So I think this year we maybe overdid it. We got so many starters, but that's a good thing.
And if you had pitched throughout the postseason to the World Series, would you still have come back, or would that have changed maybe some thinking to go out as a champion?
I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, but it didn't happen that way.
So do you think it was beneficial to come in pitch half season at this point? It was something that Clemens
It's not by design. Just the way the surgeries have worked out. But I do think from a family's perspective, I'm very thankful that I get to go on a little bit at the beginning of the season. Get to do the school stuff. Callie's in 4th grade. It's getting harder to leave, and she's actually learning stuff. So it is a little bit harder to leave home and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's not by design. So I'm not even going to think about next year. But if I was healthy, I think it wouldn't be that way.